And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Minecraft. Alright, we have got a lot of work done here. We've got the outside lower part of it pretty much complete, going all the way around, and I've got the pillars inside built up to that first cutoff area. So this top layer here marks where the floor is going to go. So I want to mark this. I think it's right in the center. Yeah, it should be right in the center of that. Is the level of the floor all the way around, except, for the middle part, because that's going to be awesome. So this is going to be open in here. The floor, top floor is going to go around the outside, cutting in there, and it's going to come out and do that corner. It's come out and do that corner. So as a quick example here, this will be a little bit of an area right in here, and then cut in right through here. A little bit easier to do it this way with the builder's wand because there's a nice border. Otherwise, you can click that wand once and run into some major problems. So put a lip right here, and that will give you that lip right there. So when you go to increase it, it stops. You can even hit M. So extend left and right from the original block. No building on top or bottom face. That's perfect. So we're going to go all the way out like this. We got to put one back here. And that one's already extending. Look at that. I like where its mind is at. Do I have enough quartz to do this? One more here. Got one here. And one there. There. Oh, what was that?
Quartz.
She's double fisting the quartz.
Quartz for everybody.
All the quartz.
You get some quartz, and you get some quartz.
You can drop stacks at a time, right? Okay, so if we come in over here.
Wouldn't be as much fun.
That's true. Get this going on this side. Cut in over here. So that needs to get filled in there. So I want to come over here and we're going to carve out a little bit of a space here. Yeah, lots of quartz goes into this build, FYI. Lots of quartz. Which is why I've had a digital miner going in the nether for quite some time, just to build up that supply. So let's grab some quartz. Because I want to get this kind of going so we can work on this in between episodes, so I don't do a whole lot of building on camera. I mean, yeah, it's cool and awesome and stuff, but I don't know what everybody's mind is at. I don't know if you guys want to watch good old buggy building and trying to figure things out. Oh, this is using some serious quartz. Oh, one little nub was all I had left. Okay, so quartz. That nub back. Okay, so you, Okay. So at least part of this is ready for work. So going forward, we're going to need to raise this up. So this is not necessarily a second floor, but it's sort of a area. I don't know. You know, there's a lot of different ways to do this. You could vault this whole thing up and just not have a floor there. There are a lot of ways that you can do this. So there is essentially no right way. So these sides here, not the fronts or the faces with the doors, but the sides. This really dictates how giant of a structure this is going to be, because this doesn't need to be all that high, but we want it high enough to where we can get like a little design in there. So if we do 4, that would be okay. That would be an okay space. I think 5 would be better. So if we had 5 and then we had a line going across like that, that would allow us to put not necessarily a window in here. Oh, we got a little corner of rain over here. Perfect timing. The only corner in this whole structure that has rain, and I'm in it when it starts raining. Okay.
Yep.
So if we wanted a, like, I don't know, some sort of design in here, you know, it really doesn't matter. It's really arbitrary. It really is. It doesn't make any matter what, you know, what sort of design you want to go for. It kind of looks like a person, you know. I don't know. You decide what sort of design you want to go in here. I don't even know if that's going to be the final one. So anyway, we want to look now at our support pillars here, and we need to do, I know there's one in here. Okay, this one you got to be really careful of, because that just extends every direction. So that's going to be the edge. See, that would gladly extend all of that. I don't want to do that. This is essentially going to be the roof, the ridge of the roof right there. So I want one more there, because I want a kind of an overhang. So I want one more layer of quartz up there. Okay. So that's going to be like a roof overhang going across right there. So I need this and this one to go at least up to there, if not more. So I'm going to do this one like one more higher there. Okay, now I'm going to grab some nether brick stairs and quartz stairs, and this, we're going to use a lot of quartz stairs, so let's just craft up a bunch of those, and we're going to craft up a bunch more blocks of quartz, and everybody's happy. Okay, so here, no, these not upside down, not upside down, down. Okay, and then we're going to have another row back here. This is the start of the roof line. Up there, because I want to figure out how high this thing is going to go by the time it gets to this line right here. So let's bring some quartz up. And this is really what dictates like the size of your building. Is this diagonal line going all the way up? That's going to be the start of the next segment for the roof. So that's how tall that is. It doesn't need to be that tall. It really doesn't. We can slope this out if we want. That would be kind of a different roof profile. Should we try for something like that?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
So we got a 45 to start, and then let's go with if we go with like quartz like 2, and then I want I don't have nether brick slabs on autocraft because we need to put slabs on the top just because. And then if we go another one out like that, and then up, and we can do 1, 2, 3 again. Or is that just too much too soon there?
No more gloomy corner.
No. So I want that to go up. So that's 2 basically, and this is going to be 4. And then link it right up to there. Like that. And then this can be slabs. Like that. So that would be your roof profile. And it's nighttime, so it's really hard to see with the nether brick. Pitch black. Wow, there's not even any stars in the sky.
That's so weird. That new?
Means the end times are upon us. Okay. So
Chaos
there's a gentler roof profile right there. Normally that would go up and up and up and up, and it would be about right here would be how tall that first roof is. So we're cutting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 7 blocks of height off the roof just from doing that, which gives us a little bit more space to extend the next set of windows, which is kind of what I wanted. Okay, so in here, that is the edge of this area here. And underneath, let's get some stairs going here. We'll vault that out a little bit. So that is a much gentler roof profile than what I did last time, or at least on the community server. So if this is gonna be the window right there, I want to go up 1, and then this is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that is, well, it's actually lined up with this one here. So we got 1 too many. So if we come down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2. How is that off? Ah, that's off because there's 3 there. Just like that. And then that one comes off. There we go. Now we can put these like that. Yeah, I definitely want this to be a stair.
I saw that. I was flying towards you. You just like,
So that
Ooh,
is a good roof profile right there.
I like it.
So how tall do we make this next section? Well, let's see. The first one is 11 blocks. The first set of
15?
windows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's that first set. 12, 13, 14, 15. That would be how tall this is. And then we have 1 for the frame. Like that. And that gives us the final height. And it's important to know where this final height is, because these support pillars that we have on either side are going to tie into the tops of these. So we've got to sort of look at that and how that's going to be set. Now, the top of these windows, we're going to also have an overhang. No, that's upside down. So we're going to have an overhang going across. And that's one too many. Yeah. See that this window is actually here. That's the window. Okay. Because the center of this is going to tie into this. So if we make this the actual roof, this is going to go out, and then we're going to have upside down stairs here, and another set here. Like I said, this build has a lot of wrong blocks. Why are those there? Okay, no, wrong block again. Out like that, and then one more to emphasize the point. Oh. Point being, I can't place blocks after I've been playing for 9 hours. Okay. So, with the center of this pillar is going to have to tie in to this support structure here. And this is where the center is, right where this beam is, because everything is squared in center with these beams. Because these are going to bounce, these are going to bump up one, and they're going to be brick stairs instead. So they're going to be offset a little bit. So if we go under like that and over like that, then we're going to have a block like so, and a set of brick stairs like that. So the roof is going to have a little bit of an offset to it. So in between each one of these sections, right in line with these, there's going to be this ridge going up the roof of a different color, and it's going to give a nice little separate, distinct pattern on the journey map. And I like having patterns on my journey map for reasons. Okay, so this will dictate where this binds in with that thing. So as just a simplicity's sake, let's see where this actually winds up. No. This isn't the final design. I just need to know the height that it collides with that thing. Ideally on the whole side. Oh, we're getting close. Let's bring this up a little bit. Okay, that's actually right where I want it to be. So this, and that. So out beyond the roof here, we're going to have the black concrete take over. So right about this line right there, this is where the black concrete takes over. So it's actually visible. So, okay, now let's do one higher there. One more there. That's tying in. It's going to be upside down. I think I might. Because the design of this, I just want to make it look good. And so if this and this is there, it's going to be upside down. It's going to be right side up. So that's going to kind of clash. So I actually want the black blocks to be one higher. So these are going to be to 97. And that is quite the climb up to the roof of this thing. Because I don't know if anybody out there is familiar with Gothic architecture, but this is called a flying buttress that's coming out and supporting the side of this here. So it's a support system which will be designed to actually split. So you're going to have this one going up, and then you're going to have a branch of it coming down. And we'll get to that in a future episode. But yeah, I want this to come around, and I want another set out like this. And then this is actually going to tie in to this thing here. Oh, do I want that one down? It looks like it would work a little bit better. It would look like it's sitting on top of that little structure. And that's what I'm going for. I want it to look like it's just kind of sitting up there. I've had so many iterations of this design. Something like that, and then the stairs go underneath, kind of give a flare to the pillar. Then one goes above like this, ties that in, ties that in. That's what I'm going for right there. Because there is more decoration to be done on this, but I just wanted to get this general layout set up so we have somewhere to start from, and we can fill in a little bit of the roof here and there and make it look good. Now the front of this, as you guessed, we're going to have the two support pillars. Those are going to go all the way up to the top here. I mean, they're just going to be way up there. But there's mostly going to be just a giant flat area in here, and that's like a canvas. You can do different designs. You could put a big creeper face in there, and it's just a giant flat window that you can be as creative as you want to be with that canvas. And yeah, it's a really cool thing to just sit back and look at different patterns that you can put into it and everything. It's pretty nice. But from here, we've got a little bit of work. I'd like to get a couple of these sections like ready to go, and then we can come in again and we can do a flying buttress design, and I can work out that little problem, because that is going to be a tough one. Do I have? I think I have quartz in the middle. So anyway, that's the start of things to come, and that gives you an overall profile of, you know, most of the building. And there's just going to be a roof, and this one is going to be straight, you know, it's going to be a V going up and into the sky. And so we're going to have a gigantic vaulted roof that we will then be able to put in supports on the inside and make it all tie in to this whole thing, which is really cool. Everything ties in together. So yeah, that is the start of the upper area of the cathedral. But that'll have to do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.